Your pull-up numbers went up fast at first. 10 became 15. 15 became 20. Then nothing. Weeks pass and you're stuck at the same number like your body just decided that's enough. It's not laziness. It's not effort. It's something most people never figure out, and it has nothing to do with how many pull-ups you're doing. Here's what's actually happening. 1. Your nervous system hit a wall before your muscles did. Most people think muscle is the limiting factor in pull-ups. It's not. Your nervous system is. In the early weeks of training, your strength gains aren't coming from bigger muscles, they are coming from your brain getting better at recruiting the muscle fibers you already have. Your body is learning the movement, coordinating the right muscles at the right time. That's why beginners improve so fast. It's not growth. It's optimization. Then it stops. Not because you got weaker. Because the easy neurological gains are gone. Your body has already figured out the movement. Now it actually needs to build new muscle tissue to keep improving, and that takes longer, more specific work than just doing pull-ups until your arms fall off. So if you've been grinding representatives hoping the number magically climbs, that's the problem. You optimized the pattern. Now you need to overload the tissue. 2. You stopped giving your body a reason to adapt. Your body is not trying to help you get better at pull-ups. It's trying to survive. It adapts just enough to handle the stress you're putting on it, and then it stops. Why would it keep building muscle for a demand that isn't changing? If you do the same number of representatives, at the same speed, with the same rest, every single session, your body adapts once and then coasts. It's not lazy. It's efficient. You trained it to handle 20 pull-ups. It can handle 20 pull-ups. Problem solved, from your body's perspective. Not yours. This is progressive overload, and most people apply it to weights, but completely forget it exists in calisthenics. Adding representatives isn't the only way to progress. You can slow down the representatives, add a pause at the top. Reduce rest time. Train weighted pull-ups. Or switch to harder variations that your current strength can't coast through. Your body needs a new problem to solve. Give it one. 3. You're not recovering enough to actually grow. Here's the part nobody wants to hear. You don't get stronger during training. You get stronger during recovery. Training breaks tissue down. Sleep, food, and rest build it back up, slightly stronger than before. That's the whole process. If the recovery isn't there, the adaptation isn't there. And pull-ups are deceptive. They feel manageable. You're not collapsing on the floor after a set of 15. So people train them every day, or every other day with no real structure, wondering why nothing changes. Meanwhile, their lats and biceps never fully recover between sessions. You're spending every session rebuilding to zero instead of building above your previous baseline. 2 to 3 times a week with real rest between sessions will outperform daily grinding every single time. More is not more. Recovered and strong beats tired and frequent. 4. Your weak links are the actual ceiling. Pull-ups look like a back exercise. They are. But they are also a grip exercise, a bicep exercise, a core exercise, and a scapular stability exercise. Every one of those is a potential bottleneck. If your grip gives out before your lats do, grip is your ceiling, not your back. If your core collapses and your body starts swinging, your core is the ceiling. If your elbows ache at rep 12 and you start cutting the range of motion, that's your ceiling. Most people train pull-ups and assume the whole chain is improving equally. It's not. The weakest link stops everything else from growing. Figure out what breaks first. Train that specifically. Watch your numbers move again. So here's what to actually do. Stop chasing representatives for a month. Drop to 3 or 4 sets of submaximal representatives, meaning stop 2 or 3 representatives before failure every set. Add a 3-second negative on every rep, slow controlled descent. This puts more mechanical tension on the muscle than grinding out ugly representatives at the top of your maximum. Do this 2 to 3 times a week. Rest properly. Eat enough protein. After 4 weeks, test your max again. The number will be higher. Not because you did more pull-ups. Because you gave your body an actual reason to build, actual recovery to do it with, and removed the weak links that were quietly capping everything. Pull-ups plateau for almost everyone. The difference between people who break through and people who stay stuck isn't effort. It's understanding what the body actually responds to. Now you know. If you want a full progression system for calisthenics, not just pull-ups, but the whole picture, the Calisthenics Playbook has it. Structured, progressive, and a lot more useful than randomly adding representatives until something breaks.